Hi fellow book lovers, this is another disabled author information video, and this one is about story structure. So I've done a bit on plotting and all that kind of thing, but this is more on the 3-act structure, this one, and developing your storyline, all that kind of thing. The characters, you need to know your characters, but you need to know your story. So you have a plot, you have an idea on where you want your story to go. If you read my other videos, then hopefully you've got a 1-sentence tagline. Hopefully that's got your main character and what is they're fighting against in that 1-sentence tagline. Now from there you should probably build up and do a bit of character development. So what's your character's goal? What is their internal motivation, their external motivation, the enemy, what they're driving against, what they're afraid of, just a bio, kind of a bit about them, and a description of what they look like as well. So what colour eyes they have, what colour hair, how tall they are, you know, their attributes, that kind of thing. So almost like a character sheet when you're doing it and you've got a game, that kind of thing. So, you know, age, when they were born, that kind of thing. Anyway, so a bit, maybe a background history on them, you know, where they grew up, what schools they went to, where they're educated, what hobbies they've got, you know, just different things like that. It helps fill out the character, and it's good to have that, especially the motivation part, because when you get a character and you dump them into a situation in your plot, in your story, because of the internal and external motivations, their drives, their ambitions, their goals, their fears, it drives the character into certain ways they should act, or how you would expect them to act, given what sort of person they are. This can seriously help your book in your writing it, in developing it on further, having ideas. So in the book, you can develop that on. You've got your 1-sentence tagline. You need your 3-act structure. You need your beginning, your middle, and your end. You need the exciting incident. Basically, that's in the first 25% of your book, roughly speaking. Then you need what's going to go wrong, what's going to happen in the middle of your book to knock your character back, and where he thinks he can do it, but actually he can't. He's not up there yet. He's not done. He's not done whatever he needs to overcome the hurdle. Then the 3rd act, something happens. He overcomes the issue and he wins the day. Hallelujah. Well, hopefully, anyway. So, you know, it depends on what sort of story you're talking about as well. But basically, I would check out, I think it's The Hero with 1,000 Faces. That's a good book for structure, especially the 3-act structure. And what are the other ones? There are several authors out there that have got really good books on plot. What are their names now? Basically, I'd suggest going on to, and this is going to sound weird, but go on to Audible and type in plot into the search bar. And it's only the really good books you find tend to go into audio. So if you want the really good books on plot, story, structure, that kind of thing, check out Audible, because like I say, the really rubbish ones, the ones that people just throw up onto Amazon for ebooks that aren't particularly good, don't tend to make it into audio. So if you go and look for the audio ones, they tend to be better. Now, I do have quite a few myself. I bought off Audible. They are pretty good. I do highly recommend them. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but they are very, very good books. So anyway, at this point, you have your character sheet, you have your 1-sentence tagline, you have your 3-act structure. In another video, I've mentioned going beyond the 3-act structure. So I do 3 acts within 3 acts. In that, I have 3 sections, and then within each of those 3 sections, well, those 9 sections actually, I have 3 sections of their own, which brings it up to 27 parts. So I break it down each time, making it more and more and more. And those 27 parts can be broken down then into scenes. So in each part, I may have 1, maybe 2 scenes. I might even have multiple scenes, one scene for multiple parts, maybe, depending on what happens within that scene. So scenes are very interesting. There's some Randy Jamison, I'm not sure of his name. He does the snowflake method structure, which, by the way, check that out as well. That's a very useful book. But he also does a very useful one on scene development, scene structure. So check that book out. Very good, very useful. If you have all these tools, it will help you to build up your own book. It'll help you to build the structure in place. It'll help the story to flow. It will be much better if you have all these tools. These are just tools. These are things to help you in developing your book, into making sure everything is there. If you're a pantser, these aren't really going to work for you in the same way. But if you're a plotter and you sort it all out, you get it ready beforehand, which, by the way, I found, as I am typically a pantser myself, but I have found that if I plot my books out in advance, I am a lot quicker. And I mean a lot. I'm talking between 4,000 and 5,000 words in an hour. Using dictation, of course. I can't type. With the damage I've got on my hands, I can't do typing for that much. But for actually dictating the stories, go for it, guys. It is brilliant. I have used these tools myself, and hopefully they will allow me to write my next books a lot quicker. So I hope this has helped. Don't forget, you need your 1-sentence tagline, which I've mentioned in a previous video. You need your 3-act structure. You need your character development. And then once you've gone from there, you can go more granular and build down. So through your acts, your sections, your parts. 3 different levels. So 3, 3, 3. It's always 3, isn't it? Anyway, so beyond all that, guys, I hope this video has been useful. I hope it helps you. Take care and carry on reading, fellow book lovers.